Hey there, and welcome back to Parlor City LAN. We are now in the finals of the Hearthstone tournament with Max and Bludbath. Quick shout out to our sponsors: InWin, Gamdius, CME CNC, Silverstone Tech, Balls, Guarana, and Das Keyboard. Thanks all of you for continuing to sponsor our LAN and just really helping out with everything and letting our attendees see some really awesome gear. So we're going to try and jump right into this. They're eager to get going. So what do we got? Are they playing yet? They're not playing yet. Get in game, boy. We had to do a little quick setup for these guys because they were actually sitting right next to each other. We don't take kindly to screen peepers here at Parlor City LAN. Alright, looks like they're getting in. Taking their sweet time. So Maxxfoxx, rank 5 versus Bludbath, rank 14. Man, Bludbath is a scrub. Nah, he's good. Like I said, he had second place at the last Parlor City. I don't know if he's been legend yet or not. I know if he tries, he always gets right up around there. So, hanging out in the menu. Why are they not fighting each other? Alright, preparing to battle. Here we go. So we've seen Bludbath is bringing a lot of control decks to this event. In fact, all control decks, I think it is. I didn't see a single non-control. So let's see if he's doing the same again. They do only have to choose classes. They don't have to choose the same deck over and over. So for all we know, he could have changed that warrior into a face, which he did not. Let's face it, we all saw this coming. Alright, Maxxfoxx favoring the Shaman, possibly mid-range. That's a strong one nowadays. I still see face once in a while, but not as much as you'd expect. But his hand is a little weak against a control warrior. He can obviously be hoping this is Dragon Warrior, where there's the Lightning Storms will get a little bit more value, but it's not. And with a quick fiery Winax, the Trog will go down. He won't be able to build up at all. Bludbath's got a pretty strong opening hand, especially against Shaman with double fiery War Axe. Be able to just keep those totems down and not let him build them up for a huge swing turn. Armor up pass, he's not going to take out the healing totem. Maxxfoxx just weak draw, not what he was looking for. And Bludbath's at the 3 mana point. He's got quite a few things he can do here, but he'll probably just toss down the Acolyte of Pain. Yep. Trying to get a little card draw going. Question is it going to get lightning bolted or not? If it doesn't, he's going to be able to get at least 2 draws off of it. We'll see if Max sees that play or not. He does not. Alright. So let's see what he's going to do. He's going to get guaranteed 2 draws. Possible board wipe. See if he's going to leave the healing totem up. He is. Alright. Really just waiting for a juicier target to waste that last charge of the axe on. This form of Shaman does run double feral wolves or feral spirits, whichever it is, and axe goes a long way in dealing with those. Seems like a very hero power and pass sort of game right now. Getting a guaranteed 3 draws off the Acolyte now. It's as much value as he could ask for. So we can see now the Blood is a full 2 cards ahead after going second in the game. 3 cards ahead. He's going to go ahead and just get that Acolyte out of the way. He's really hoping for that elemental totem that'll give him some spell power, but Hasn't been able to pull it yet. That's kind of a bummer. The armor stacks. And that is an amazing 4-drop against Shaman. The two attack really does a lot to keep totems off the board. Alright, Max is able to finally clear off the board, have some power on his own side. Bludbath does have a full hand of answers, though. We'll have to see which way he goes about. Yep, going for more draw. And more draw. Alright, is he going to let the Drake survive or take it out? He's taking it out. Yeah, that'd be the play. But here comes another Drake. We can see the Max is starting to curve out a little bit better. He's got his fire elemental to answer as well as the totem golem. Even this late in the game, the totem golem can be a big threat. 4 HP is really nothing to ignore. But once again, he has many answers. Which way does he want to go? Get Gorehowl out, get it going nice and early. Alright, that's going to be the answer. At this point, Bludbath has enough armor to just kind of mess around with. He's not too worried about going low. We can see that he has Justicar in his hand as well, so depending on what sort of board he has to deal with, he will be gaining 4 armor per turn in the near future. So Max drops Ragnaros, trying to get that armor off of him. Probably hoping that he doesn't have an execute, because that would be the only real answer. Unfortunately, Bludbath does. But the question is, would he want to save that for something later? He could just take it out with what he has on with his weapon and then a bash. But how many big threats is Max running is the question. And that's the route he's going to take. He doesn't want to risk it. So getting Justicar out, getting ready to gain armor a lot quicker, really puts Max on a clock to get enough stuff out to burst through that. But he is just not drawing what he's looking for. Oh, Thunderbluff Valiant. That is a great draw at this point. He's managed to hold a lot of totems. But we can see that there is a brawl just waiting. But he's not going to go the brawl route. He's going to go full board wipe with a face hit and a Baron Geddon. That is a big body to have to deal with. Max showing off with the full golden deck so far. So he's just building up this board. He might assume that there is no brawl in the hand after not being used last turn, so unfortunately he would be wrong in that aspect. See how tough this frog is. Not tough enough. Almost beat a 5-5. So the question in Blood's mind is, does he want to develop his board or just clear? And he's going for the clear route. Those lightning storms were just a really unfortunate draw for Max early. It's so hard to find value with those against Control Warrior that just took up spaces that he could have had answers instead. Bash on Blood Mage Thanos. He doesn't want any of that spell power on the board. Stuff is no bueno with shamans. Everyone loves free 5/5s. Why not? You go ahead and toss that out. He's seen the brawl, so he's not too scared of another one right now. So you go ahead and fill out the board a bit and wait and see if Bloodbath have anything to pull out to clear it out again. Going for the revenge and the execute. Blood's probably counting cards and seeing that Max is likely running out of threats at this point. And he is back at full HP. That 4 armor stacks up very quickly. Max taking some time thinking. Feel like he pretty much has to use this elemental to clear that out. Clear out the Brave. So that's what he's going to do, get that 6/5 body on the board behind a taunt. So every turn he just tosses a new threat out. What do you got, Blood? What can you throw with this?
I have no time for games.
He's going for the Sylvanas. Blood has gotten a lot of value out of that Gorehowl too. This is, what, 5 now? 5 attacks that he's been able to clear the board with, or clear something off the board. So does he think the Sylvanas is a hex-worthy target? That's a question. Or is he just going to let him have the healing totem? Alright. Fair enough. He's holding on to that hex. He thinks something bigger might be coming. Of course, there's always the threat of Gramash, so... Gramash. Who knows? Continuing to stack that health. Ooh, Harrison, that is a good draw. Clear that axe out, get himself another card, and a Thunderbluff Valiant. That is definitely a card he was looking for. So see if he can bait out the brawl here again, or if he's just going to hold it for the next Thunderbluff. Looks like he's just going to hold it. Blood playing the long con. You realize he has nothing to worry about in this game right now. He's up to 41 health and just cruising easy. That's really flat. Wow. Looks like he's thinking about it. Just toss it out and give it a go. No? No second thoughts. He knows he hasn't seen the second brawl yet. Might be thinking of getting some lightning storm value. But will it happen? Is he going to roll it? He rolls the 3, clears the board. Really banking a lot on that. This seems like a pretty straightforward return from Blood.
Do you have the artifact?
Got to give credit to Max. He's done a good job of emptying all those cards from Blood's hand. He was had a lot more at one point. With all that drawing you did earlier, he's getting low. 4 cards. Looks like Max has done a fair bit of drawing himself. Slowly adds up. Alright, is this going to be enough to pull the brawl? Oh, and he just draws the monkey immediately. So he's holding the hex for, but You don't know what this monkey's gonna pull. He is gonna get some damage, get some of that armor off. 8's a big hit, but when you got 30 armor, it just feels like nothing. Okay, here comes the brawl. Max was able to hold it out, wait for the Thunder Bluff. Haha. Flame Tongue Totem makes it out. Not what he was looking for. Oh, those are some strong cards that he pulled off the monkey.
There is a lot at stake here.
Alright, so what's he hoping for here? Because he knows the Thunder Bluff's just going to go down to the monkey next turn. Without a spell power totem, he is not able to clear that monkey this turn. Seems like he's kind of just shooting blind. Unfortunate. We'll see what he's got here, though. Oh, double battle cry. Well, we'll find out what he has in the deck. He only has one card, so we'll know what's coming. It is the Boogie Monster. Whenever this minion attacks and kills, it'll gain 2/2. Well, I don't think that 1/1's going to be doing a lot of killing. And that Maelstrom portal just got a lot of value, too. This match is really coming down to the wire. Both of these guys have piloted their decks really well. That Wind Fury is going to do some work. He's out of cards. What sort of spells he going to get? Because I don't think this thing's going to last 2 turns. Oh, Arcane Explosion. Not exactly what he needed. It cleared off one thing, but Max has a clear kill on Nexus Rider. Nexus Champion. My bad. You can tell Max is really wanting to avoid playing that Mana Tide, because that's just going to put him into fatigue so much harder. And he has so much armor to work through right now. So what's this last draw? This one's going to be critical. This could be the game decider. He is out of cards. Oh, Spirit Claws. He gets the right totem, but oh, that is a lot of armor to go through. Ah, unfortunate. I think I heard a groan from the next room. Take it to the face. Can't let it grow. Alright. Now, I'm not much of a mathematician, but I'm pretty sure the warrior wins in fatigue. So he's going to have 4 damage coming at him every turn to negate his armor up, on top of 6 damage from the claw. Nah, 7, we'll have that. So they just going to swing it out? We'll see. This pretty much sums up Bludbath's games. Always both in fatigue. That armor is terrifying. Alright, where are we at on the fatigue here? Is it 3? It's 3. So you got 4, 5, and then 6. So he's got 3 more turns of fatigue he can pull. That's all he could get, yeah. He's got 5. So it'll take 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's gonna be on the wire. This is Ah. Yeah, I can't do the math on that. That was so close. Definitely a great game to start off the finals. Going to head right into our next one. So we got Handlock, and he's breaking out the mid-range Shaman again. This is Conquest format. Once you win with the deck, you can no longer use that deck. But because the Shaman lost, he is still free to use it for the remainder of the match until it wins. Bludbath's one of the few players still working with Handlock nowadays. Doesn't see a lot of play, but in this tournament we've seen him put it to some good use, so we'll see if he can manage the same against mid-range Shaman. Alright, he's going to go ahead and just deal that 3 to the face. That's about all he could do. Bludbath trying to stabilize a bit. He doesn't want to fall too far behind. That is a good draw. That minion will survive a lot. So what's Blood want to do here? Does he want to go ahead and toss down the totem? Or the Mana Tide? Nope, he's going to go with the just hero power. He knows that Mana Tide would die instantly to the 3 on board. You know, this is something you don't see a lot, is that the Handlock is actually building up and maintaining a board better than the mid-range Shaman. He's got a few options here in regard to clear. This is, yep, it is the totem he was wanting. Keep the board trimmed up a little bit, don't let the Handlock run out of control. That's the name of the game at the moment. Ooh, does he want to do the Lightning Storm? That's the question. He can't play the Drake to power up his weapon this turn, so... So he might just go fishing. He's just going fishing, looking for that draw. Was it worth it? Feral Wolves. That is Feral Spirit. Yeah. That's pretty good. At least to trim off a little bit of damage. He really needs to get some spell power to go with that Lightning Storm. Alright. Just going for the Empowered Wolves here. See if Bloodbath's willing to toss. Oh, that is... Hellfire is not a terrible decision here, but nope, he goes for the Soulfire. Pulls a little bit of damage off the board, pulls some healing out of his hand. Looks like he's going for it. Either way he goes. Oh, and he rolls the Spell Power Totem again. This makes up for last game where he couldn't find one. Turn 7, already down to 14 HP against a Handlock. That never feels good. You know those 8/8 bodies are going to be slamming down any moment. Without a Hex in hand, he doesn't have a quick way to deal with them either. Bloodbath continuing to fish. And there's the body. Now where's the Hex when you need it? Alright, he's just putting some damage on face. He does draw the Hex for next turn. With Sylvanas coming down, we'd have to wonder... Oh, does he have lethal? He does have lethal. Double Hellfire. Bloodbath jumps out to a quick 2-0, which does guarantee him the series. But we'll see if they play a third game just for fun's sake. This is best of 3, so 2 wins will take it.
He went to go get his friend real quick. He'll be back. Ryan went to go get his friend real quick. He'll be right back.
Okay.
He's checking, he's outside.
I mean, Bloodbath is AFK for just a second. We'll continue shortly. Alright, Bloodbath is back in the building. Yeah. Just had to take a quick break there. I confirmed with Max, they do want to do a best of 5. Makes sense, it is the finals. I got no issue with it. None of the tournament organizers have an issue with it, so why not? So we'll be doing a best of 5, starting back up here just momentarily. Alright, I have confirmed they're getting ready to start up this next one. Had a little bit of a technical thing they had to take care of. Alright, I have spoken with them. They have agreed that the tournament will end as is. Therefore, Bloodbath is the winner of Parlor City LAN 5.0 Hearthstone tournament. As such, we've been getting him some delicious balls. Thanks again to our sponsors, Inwin, Gamdius, Silverstone Tech, Balls, Das Keyboard, and CME CNC. Really appreciate their contributions towards this LAN. We'll be starting more tournaments here soon. We'll be going live for those, so stay tuned. And thank you for tuning in.